I read a idiotic post made by Bashir Ahmed calling for probe and arrest of U.S. missionary Alex Barbie. I want to tell that guy that he's very stupid, very idiotic. In fact, God punish you for that idiotic post, you brainless idiots. You are calling for the arrest of Alex Barbie, the U.S. missionary, simply because he spoke of the dastardly act carried out on Palm Sunday in Jos. So it was wrong for him to have commented on what he saw with his own eyes there. You did not call the government to probe him, Alex Barbie, for all the wonderful works he has been doing in that state, reviving communities that have long been deserted, communities that were decimated, sinking boreholes, giving them another lease of life. He did not call the government to probe him for all the wonderful works that guy has been doing. Now, simply because he spoke on the evil he saw, he witnessed there in Jos, you are now calling for the government to probe him. All of you are mad. And I'm challenging the government, if you dare probe Alex Barbie, we are going to write to the United Nations to also probe you, Bashir Ahmed, probe you, Gumi, probe El Rufai, probe Baraji. All of you, we know all of you who brought terrorism to the country that is now ravaging the entire country today. We know all of you. The UN is going to make sure to pressurize the government of Nigeria to probe everybody, to probe all of you. God will punish all of you then. That is what you call Nigeria. In fact, it's a very painful thing. I just read also that terrorists also invaded the Cocoa Research Institute of Nigeria in faraway Oyo State, killing the security man and also abducting. They went away with 4 officials. They came there, operated very smoothly and left. Nothing happened to them. And you are telling me you have a country there. And that idiotic guy, the Cubana chief priest, made a very idiotic statement too, that the attacks in Jos were carried out to embarrass President Tinubu. Are you all right? Are you just all right, Cubana chief priest? Are you okay? Are you just okay? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You mean the attacks were carried out to embarrass Tinubu for what? In fact, at all, you are suffering from a cracked cranial cavity. Something is wrong with you. In fact, I want to ask General Yakubu Gowon, how market today? How do you feel being now at the receiving end, understand, of the massacre now in your home state? How do you feel? That was what you did to my people, understand? From 67 to 70, you killed over 5 million of my people for the sake of one Nigeria. How do you feel today? Today, you and T.Y. Danjuma of Taraba State are now calling for a separate Middle Belt zone. We are watching all of you. You are clamoring now for a separate, Middle Belt zone. Something we have seen over 60 years ago, and we are fighting for it so that everybody will be free and then be independent. A totally decentralized system where everybody will be free to live as human beings, not like animals. Today you are clamoring for it. Our market, how far? You can now see that karma is a bitch. You can now see that, understand? And for all of you supporting evil, all the evil you are supporting, you are only nurturing what is going to happen for you, to all of you in the future. That is the consequences of it. Learn from what is happening today. Learn from it now. It is very unfortunate. It is happening in Nigeria. You went in there, killed people on Palm Sunday. It's a very important day in their own lives, understand? And when the guy spoke, you are saying that they should probe him, they should arrest him. I think you are mad. You are mad. We are challenging the government to probe Alex Barbie. Let us see. We are going to sit down wherever we are to also write to the UN to probe all of you idiots. To probe all of you. You see, it is very unfortunate. In fact, I express my condolences to all the bereaved families who have lost their loved ones. But the question still remains, are you still going to vote for this government? Do you have a government? Do you have a government? What justification do you have to vote for the government? That is up to you. They will come back again to you. The most painful thing to us is that when people like us come out to tell you realities on ground that we know, the governors, Benue, Taraba, blah, 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 will all come out and counter us. It can't be as if we are the fools. It's left to you. It's left to you, to decide what to do, with your vote. If you're still going to vote for this government, if at all you have a government, it's up to you. There's nothing we can do about it. Ours is to always sympathize with you when it strikes like this. When they strike like this, we come out and express our condolences to all of you. For me, sincerely, I feel for all of you. But we have to rise together in unison to say, no, this cannot happen in an ideal country. When the bandits, when the idiots, when the terrorists came, no soldiers were there to protect you. They were not there. Nobody came there to protect you, to see you through, to be there for you. so that you can rise tomorrow and say you have a country you are proud of. So this is not left to you.
Ahmed Bashir, I saw your post where you said that Fulani will continue leading this country forever. Let me read it out the way you stated. You said, Nigeria should learn how to align and live in peace like Fulani and Yoruba. Do you think that Nigeria will break up? You asked it as a question, and you answered it, you said no. So people who do not want the Fulani community in their state or do not want to embrace Islam are holding themselves back as slaves. They cannot grow, but we continue to decrease in number but listen to your statement, but we continue to decrease. But they will continue to decrease in number. Okay, let's proceed. Because the Fulani will continue leading the country forever. Ahmed, if I do understand you well, what you mean that they will continue decreasing by number is that they will continue buying the people. Yeah, that's what you mean. As you write them now, they will not come for you. They will pretend as if they didn't see the post. But when someone from the east says something like that, they will come for the person. But let me tell you, you see that in what your people, they do for Kwara State, Katsina and the rest of them, you dare not do it in Igbo land. You dare not do it in Igbo land. I dey tell you. Una no fit do am. Nobody fit do am. Una no fit do am. Na me dey tell you. Una no fit do am. Who go run for you, Kwan? As them they run. Una no fit do am. Oga, una no fit do am. We and una no come the same place. We and those people who they buy, not be the same blood they flow for our blood, for our vein. Una no fit do am. Who na want degrees, Kwan? Who they talk say una go come the degrees. Say if they don't want them, say then go decrease the number. Who na think say una no fit do am? Una no fit. Abi you know they think where una go follow come, where una go follow go. You know they think we know the reason the same way the people who wanna buy that place they reason. We know the reason the same way. You have made the whole world by your right up to believe that you are one of the people that are masterminding all the buyings in the northern part of the country. And that is true. But the truth is that as you people are planning to invade the east, or that as you na come, I pity una. I dey pity una. As now they come to clear, as you said, to decrease with number by number, to decrease the people that does not want you people by number. As you na come, I pity una. I pity you now. You dey threaten Igbos, Abi? For your notice, we are waiting the time you people will come to decrease us. We are waiting.
Nigerians are not the one calling for the arrest of Alex Barbie. The people that are calling for the arrest of Alex are Fulanis and northern Muslims. Those are the people calling for his arrest, allegedly. We middle belters, somebody like me, I love the job that Alex is doing. This guy is responsible than our government. The job that our government is supposed to be doing, that is the job Alex is doing. So we from middle belts, we really commend and we really appreciate the work Alex is doing. Here's the reason why they are calling for his arrest. Allegedly, APC supporters reason. This guy is really exposing the insurgency going on in the country. Because immediately the last attack happened and this guy posted it, a lot of Yorubas, I was surprised. They buy people for Jos. This guy go there, they expose the people, they buy them. A lot of APC Yoruba supporters were out there. Even there is a guy I respected so much on Facebook. I did not know that this guy is so terrible like this. He was part of the people calling for the arrest of Alex. This guy always talk about traditional worshiper. He will insult Christian, insult Muslim. He will be praising traditional, which I don't have problem with. Sometimes I'll go to his video and lie because truly, when you check and where, he gets some issues where we Christian get for Nigeria because we know they react to some things. So if he do all those things, I go, laugh and all of that. He go insult Muslim, I go laugh. In religion, he insult mostly a Muslim, and the reason is because Muslim want to bring Sharia law to Yoruba land. He say as a traditional worshipper, he no need them. Now, this same guy was calling for the arrest of Alex, say he wants to scatter the unity of Nigeria. My question is, how we Nigerians can unite? You will be traditional worshipper. You don't want Sharia law. Why you not embrace the Muslim? We won't bring Sharia law. If truly you want to talk of unity, let it start from you. Why are you going against the Sharia law that they want to bring to Yoruba land? But when it comes to the unaliving of my people in Middle Belt, they want to scatter the unity of Nigeria, and Tinubu regime is being spoiled. What is President Tinubu doing to the insurgency going on in the country? For most people calling for his arrest are APC supporters. It's because of President Tinubu. The claim is this guy keep exposing what is going on in the country, and it will spoil the regime of President Tinubu. Because of your selfish interests, una prefer make people dey kpai dey go, make people no talk. But una problem is say make Tinubu just enter. Whether all Nigerians are kpai, you know, concern una. Somebody like us will talk because that is my region. And the second people are Fulanis and northern Muslim. This guy is really exposing the atrocity that this group of people are doing. He's really letting the whole world to know that it's about religion. This is religious crisis. This is Muslim coming after Christians. Alex is exposing all these things to the whole world, not just America. And very soon, it's going to be like a time bomb. It go blow away, it go affect both the government and the northern part of Nigeria. That is why these two people are calling for the arrest of this guy. And I like the way they are calling for the arrest of this guy, because it go hasten American to do something about the situation of Nigerian government. APC and the northern part of Nigerians are right. Arrest this guy. I want to check something first. Rumor even has it that some people are planning to kpai him. I beg, no kuna kpai him. I want check something first. Because how can he leave his country to Nigeria and be causing disunity among us? I beg, no kuna kpai him. I want see something. Nothing say Alex na just missionary who just come. That guy dey into many things we wanna know. Those of you saying he's causing disunity of Nigeria. Is Nigeria united? If you are united, will Muslim be going after Christians? If you are united with some people because of their selfish interests, they will not pay attention to the insurgency going on in my state, but they prefer Tinubu 2027.
Earlier today, I posted the news. The information we got is that Alex Barbie, the Oyibo guy, where they just is a missionary, always complaining about how the Christians are being killed in those areas. The information we got is that his visa was revoked and he's out of the country. So I announced it that the person who see the people fight for justice, they don't push one, and they leave the terrorists for there. So the way I tell you here, that's what you need to tell you. You don't even know say they revoke his visa. So he came online to explain his part of the matter. Let's listen to Alex.
I wrote an essay, and the aide to President Tinubu declared on TVC News that I was deported, that my visa was revoked.
Yes.
She cited no evidence, there was no documentation, there was no alert to the embassy, nothing was said and nothing was done. Okay. This is the first time that I'm hearing this.
Okay.
And the reality is that it was DSS that was literally protecting my life from evil people in Nigeria. They were ordered by the government to ensure that nothing would happen to me. Because I speak truth in power, because I actually go to the communities and I help the people that are oppressed, the ones that are suffering, because I'm doing the job that the government is not doing. They want to silence my voice. And I tell you, nothing will silence me.
Nothing.
It is my duty to speak truth. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter how you come against me, no matter what lie you say, you will never silence me. As Muslims are calling for my arrest for speaking out on what the truth is of what's happening in Nigeria, Gumi, the known terrorist, walks free. No Muslims are calling for the arrest of terrorists in Nigeria, but the one who comes to speak truth, they want to be arrested. They want to be deported. Even if you are to deport me at any point, the voice will never be silenced.
Yes.
Truth will prevail. I stand for goodness, I stand for righteousness, I stand for justice. And those are the things that any government, any country should rest upon. Even 2 hours before my flight, I was at News Central in Abuja doing a live interview.
Are you serious?
Where was the deportation? Did they deport me to the news office? I purchased a round-trip flight a month before I came to Nigeria. Okay. And I had evidence of that. I've even posted it on X for people to see. My flight was from March 10th to April 1st. And I have countless texts between my partners and other people on WhatsApp that I'm also posting here in this video for you to see that my flight and my trip was pre-planned in advance from March 10th through April 1st. No government told me to leave. No official told me to leave. And you certainly did not tell me to leave. I've never heard of you. I don't know who you are. My friends don't know you. Other people in power don't know you. Yet you're on the news. You're spewing lies.
Not mine now.
It's evil.
Not mine now.
It's wicked. And at the end of the day, this shows the integrity of Nigerian officials.
If
officials will go to the public and they will directly lie with no shame.
For you.
Boldly declare lies to the people, both domestic and international. What does that say about the people who are in power? You don't declare for Gumi to be expelled.
No mind them.
Even though Saudi Arabia, the capital of Islam in the world, declared that Gumi would not enter, that he was deported, yet you allow him to be free in your country. But you call for me to be arrested. Nigerians are waking up. You may have been able to lie in the past and win, but that time is no more. Okay. Lies and evil will not prevail in Nigeria.
Amen.
Not for Christians, not for Muslims, not for any person who is oppressed,
Amen.
Not for any person who is killed, not for any person who is dealt injustice by the hands of the government. My heart is that Nigeria would be free from oppression, that people would be able to live in peace. I don't care what you believe. Nobody should be under threat of death every single night.
Nobody.
That their village would be burned, that their children would be cut to pieces. I don't care if you're Muslim, if you're Hindu, if you're Buddhist, if you're Christian, if you reject any God at all, I don't care. You should be able to live in peace. And I stand for this, especially because as a Christian, we are called to stand for the oppressed.
Yeah.
We are called to be the voice of the voiceless. And if doing these such things is a crime, I'm guilty as charged. Even if you succeed that I would never step foot into Nigeria again, the seeds of my voice have been planted. And I know that the Lord will water them.
Amen.
And that goodness will spring forth. And as the Lord talks about, that justice will flow. You can't stop that. You may be able to stop me from coming to a country, but you cannot stop the Lord. The Lord is above you. And at the end of the day, the Lord controls your future. The wicked and the evil will perish.
Okay, first things first. In case you people don't know who told us that his visa has been revoked, her name is Abiodun Esiet. She is the SSA to the president on community engagement. She's supposed to be helping the president engage with communities as to what they want, how we can solve this problem. But instead of that, she's busy looking for how to deport somebody and celebrating it on national TV. The guys still never know. Say they don't revoke his visa. So it's either Abiodun they lie or Nigerian government did not revoke his visa properly. But we'll keep that aside. Alex said this goes to tell about the integrity of Nigerian officials. Alex, let me explain. The word integrity and Nigerian officials cannot be found in the same compound. Not to talk about the same room and the same sentence. Integrity and Nigerian officials are parallel lines. They are running away from each other as far as they can go. The best place to hear lies is from Nigerian officials, especially those ones who they are affiliated to APC. How many times have you people complained about Sheikh Gumi being attended to? But somebody is complaining about the things that are doing in Nigeria and the same with deport. Not be witchcraft to be down. Even Saudi Arabia, I'm not going to make Sheikh Gumi enter again, but he get peace here. And we will not get peace here. What does that tell you people? Anyway, Alex Barbie, you're going to try your visa, whether it is rejected or not. We need you back in Nigeria. Come help us.
Hi, welcome back. I don't really know what they not seeing us as, because I don't think most of the people living there have sense. I think the only people who have sense there are those people who are really praising or serving the living God. Although I'm not trying to abuse any Northerner, but with you and the Fulani, I don't think Northerner will be valuable to anyone anymore because of the way they are doing. Because seeing some Fulani calling for Alex or fully calling for this American guy, it's another thing that should make you and me know that it is so easy for these guys to buy the Christian and the good Muslim. Because if this guy is someone who respects, Ahmed Bashir, who is the Fulani person that people were talking about here, those people, I don't know the kind of mindset they have. Because he has made a post yesterday again that everything that the Fulani are doing in this country according to what he was saying in the post, he said they are right and they should leave because according to him, he said that they are one of us. See, I'm just trying to talk to all these guys who call themselves Fulani leaders or Fulani representative that they should know we have nothing in common and Fulani are not Nigerians. It has been long that most of us know that these guys are not Nigerians, and I don't know the reason why their political leaders keep forcing them on us. In as much as we've been facing a lot of things, a lot of casualties from these guys, these people keep on doing their trash by trying to support their own people. We hear what Gomi said the other time, although I'm blaming the government again for all this stuff, because Gomi said something the other day, and he was very, very correct in that, because he says that even all these Fulani representatives that are speaking like this, government know them. Gumi, I don't think when he was saying that he knew what he was saying, but it was God who opened his mouth to say that thing. And for him to say that thing, that should let you know that the government is aware and they know these people that are there saying that the Babir of a guy should be taken down. Even as we are speaking today, his visa has been cancelled. They don't want him to come down to this place again just because he has just been exposing them. You know, the way this country is, if it should be like this, what I should say or what that should save everyone is this: everybody now should now take anything that you know that it can save your life and keep within you, because with the way these people are doing and with the way they are fighting people even in town and many other places, very soon this kind of thing now will be happening in the town. I'm just telling you this thing for you to know, because it has happened to even the federal capital territory of Nigeria before. Because last 3 weeks we saw when these guys were fighting some policemen in the FCT, that is the federal capital territory. We saw how they were trying to take some police down to penetrate into the FCT. It was God who stand by the police. If not, the police would have been defeated. So for all this, everyone should be ready and it should be at alert. If not, the way this guy do come or the way they do their things, they take everything about themselves serious and they buy people anyhow they like, and when they buy, they have people who will defend them. That is how they do, and be ready for them. That is just all I can tell you. Thank you.